Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's session of Ask Zak, as usual on a Tuesday evening. And to everybody out there, I would like to wish a very happy Valentine's Day. Now that kind of ties in with our theme for tonight, and I know we put it as pet love, and I'd like to call it puppy love. Because our animals, our pets, are like our children. And this time of year, especially on Valentine's Day, we use this day to show our love and appreciation to everyone that we care for so deeply. But remember, it's not a one-time thing. It's something we keep on doing and keep on working at, because it's very important. Now that is so important when it comes to our pets, especially let's look at our little puppies. Let's say you got a little puppy over Christmas, or your loved one gifted you over Valentine's with a puppy. Good luck with that. But first and foremost, remember, we want that puppy to spend the rest of its life with you as owner. And that is why it's so crucial that we make sure that puppy gets all the necessary building blocks for its body to form properly. So a common misconception or a common mistake that people do or make is that they just give the puppy any food that they think would be suitable. And I would advise you not to. The first and foremost is make sure you give them a good puppy food, like the Alzu puppy by example. Now the reason for that is any puppy food is formulated for a little growing body. That body needs the calcium, it needs the protein to form that basic structure for the animal to have a good and long life. So it's very important. And the next step is you need to know how long you're going to give it to your dog. Especially if you've got a larger breed, after a few months it gets so big, it feels it's not like a puppy anymore, and more like a full-grown adult dog. But that doesn't mean you must not give that dog puppy food. So very important. When you look at your small breed dogs, you are going to give them puppy food for up until a year. They grow a little bit faster than our larger breed dogs. Our medium breed dogs, we can stretch up to 18 months. Our large breed dogs up to 18 months, and our extra large, like Irish Wolfhound or a Great Dane, we have to give puppy food for at least 24 months. The main reason, as I said, is to get those building blocks in there and to make sure that animal's body and that bone structure develops properly. The next thing is, after that period, you must stop with the puppy food and go over to an adult food. The main reason is the growth has already happened, and that animal's body doesn't need that extra fat and extra protein and extra calcium, because the body is already formed and they tend to get obese. So be very careful of that cut-off time, that you make sure that your animal has a good and healthy life. Now another thing that we all love to do is give our animals treats. Now treats are very handy. If you use those small little treats, especially with a puppy, they work very well when it comes to training them. It's a very handy training aid. There are other treats, of course, that help with breath, dental health. That is a big thing rearing its head these days. Dogs get too much soft food, their teeth doesn't get cleaned, and later on that plaque releases toxins that attack the kidneys of the dog. So their dental health is very important, and there you can look at your dental chews to help scratch off all the plaque. Then you know you can have and enjoy a long life with your puppy. That's just a very important rule when it comes to treats. We do not give more than 10% of their daily intake. Let's say you've got a larger dog and their daily need is about 500 grams of food. It's very important that you do not give it more than 50 grams of treats. When you follow these basic guidelines, these rules that I gave you, then you know you're going to have a prolonged life with your dog. That dog becomes a companion, and of course they play a big role in our lives, companion and of course protecting us. So very important. Make sure you follow the rules, the guidelines, and you ensure that that dog has a long and prosperous life with you for as long as possible. So from my side, for all those who need to go out to the restaurant, taking out their loved ones, enjoy, be safe, and happy and merry Valentine's Day to you. Have a good evening.